Hello everyone, so I'm back with another video on this channel, and in today's video we are going to cover a question which is asked in interview rounds of Publicis Sapient. And the question is like this: we have been given a fake store API, and the first API is to make a call to a cards API, and the second is to make the products API. So when we make a call to this cards API, we get products in return like this. So we have a JSON array with two objects with products array. In the first products array, we have three products, and in the second products array, we have three products. And our objective is to combine these products into a single array. Like when we have to combine this in total six products into a single products array. The next task is to get the product ID of each of these individual products and make a call to products API with the product ID from each of these individual products and get the details of each of the individual product, combine them into an array, and in return around six products details, like six details of the each of the products, individual products, into an array, and return that as a combined products details array. So make a call to the cards API, get the products, combine them into a products array, make a call to the products API, get the details about each of the individual product, and return that as an individual array of six product details. So with that in mind, let's start off with the actual coding part. So we'll write a sync function first to retrieve the product cart or the individual products first. So we write a sync function fetch cart, which will retrieve the individual products first. So we'll write const response. We are going to use fetch API, no library as such. So we'll go with fetch. Then copy the URL of the cards API to get the products array. Then we need to use an await keyword here because this is an asynchronous call. Then we'll write const response body is equal to await response.json. Let's print out the response first before we proceed ahead. So we'll go with console.log and the response itself. So we'll write a response. Now we will get the response and we will print out, we are printing out the response. So let's make a call to this fetch cards function and check what we get in response. So this should print out some data. So we are using await. Yes, we are using await response. Okay, we are going to print out response body and not the response. So response body should give us some data back. So as you can see, we have the individual product items in a product array. So this is ID 2, this is ID 1, and we have the products. Now we need to combine the products into a single products array. So we write a products array like this is equal to an array. Then we will iterate over the response body using response body dot map function. So this will send out the each product item. Now we need to combine the products. So what we can do is we can use a spread operator like this. So we'll write products is equal to the products itself and spread out the product item dot the products array. So we'll get this products array. Now we will print out the products array and see what we get. So console.log and the products itself. So we are printing out the products array next, and as we can see, we have a products array with individual products. Now the next thing that we need to do is we need to make API calls in parallel to each of these product ID, fetch the product data, and get it back to individual products array. So that's our next task. So what we can do is we can define a callback function here because this is an asynchronous code, and we can call back the products array. So callback products and let get these products into the fetch cards function. So here we will have a function. Now this will retrieve the products back. So this is the callback function response, and we have the products array. So we'll go with products and hit save, and let's comment out this console.log, and as you can see, we have the products back into the callback array, and now we need to make a request in parallel. So whenever we are making request in parallel, the best way to go is to use promise.all. So let's make this callback function async as well, and we'll write const response or result is equal to await, then promise.all. Now within this promise.all, we need to make API calls to the individual array. So what we can do is we can iterate over the products item using products.map. So basically we need to return an array to promise.all. Okay, so within this promise.all, we have the products.map and we are iterating over each of the product item. Next, we will write async here because this is an asynchronous function. Then we will write const response is equal to fetch, then individual product array, product item dot product ID, then const response body is equal to await response dot json, await keyword here as well, and then return the response body. Let's check what we get. Okay, so there was a typo in the response. So as you can see, we have the response.json, and in this response.json, we have the individual products, and here we have the results array in which we have the IDs with each of the individual product items. So that was the overall objective of this question. I hope you understood. Thank you. Have a nice day. Goodbye.